Okay, welcome back to Ron's Garage. Just a short one for right now. I stopped by on my way home from work and fiddled around a little bit. Did a couple things. I finally got that driver's seat mounted, so I can actually sit in here now and it won't go anywhere. So that's good for now anyway. Until I can figure out what I'm going to do for permanent, and that may be semi-permanent, who knows. So still working on this steering column. I'll show you a piece of that in a minute. I think I've got it figured out that I can get by with 2 U-joints. I've got to finally get that column mounted for good, or at least where it's going to go for sure, solidly, and then I can see how I'm going to come off of the end of the column there, and I'll remount the box temporarily and make sure of that. I don't want to buy parts if I'm not sure. I still have to buy the rebuild kit for the box, but that's coming too. I've got wiring to do. I got to put windows in it, lots of little things. The only thing that's wired on it right now is the ignition and the starter. Well, not anymore. I disconnected it when I changed the columns, and I'm not going to go off the key switch on the column anyway. I'm going to put switches and buttons for the ignition and the start with a hidden kill switch on the ignition, so it can't be started without me starting it. Or somebody that knows how anyway. I got to look at the radiator and make sure it's big enough. There's a radiator shop near where I work. I'll probably take it out and take it there and talk to them about the engine size and all that and see what I can do there. It may be okay. I just don't know. And I'd rather find out at least a little knowledge before I try driving it around town, hopefully this summer sometime, and overheating and not being able to get home quickly and have to stop and wait for a half an hour every couple minutes. But, we'll see. And now I'm going to close this out with a quick example of why you should always pay attention in Rat Rod Bob's School of Rat Rodology. I was playing with the column drop. The one I have, it's the one it's aluminum but shaped like a rod. And Bob has always said, and I've said it myself, measure twice, cut once. Well, I measured once and from the wrong place and made the cut, and I cut off too much. So that's junk. I didn't even find out till I drilled and threaded a new hole for a new shaft on it. But that's junk now. I'm going to have to get another one or make one. I've got an idea of how to make one, and I'll see if that works. But if it does, great. Again, I'm not looking for pretty, I'm looking for function. I prefer an industrial type look, so if that's what I get and it works good, I'll probably keep it. So anyway, that's all for now. My workbench is messy again, but that's what happens. You work, you mess up the workbench, then you got to clean it up, and then you mess it up again. So that's it for right now. I'll post another one, hopefully 1 or 2 more this weekend. Thanks. Bye.